Hey guys, so as per my last video, if you guys watched it, I was redecorating my altar and I was talking about how I wasn't too thrilled about what I was using and how I was probably going to bring this coffee table back up. Literally took me less than 24 hours to get very annoyed and essentially do that. But I was able to put the bins down underneath, so I kind of have what I'm going for. For now, I still would like a square space because the issue that I'm running into is that my Hel picture, I feel like it's gonna fall off, and I just would really like, yeah. Anyway, so I thought, in light of that, that I would actually just do a updated altar tour for you guys. Also, you might hear my boys playing outside there with their dad. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So this is Hel's space over here. I have this picture and me that I put on canvas for her. And then this is a candle I made for her. And then this is the one and only crystal skull that I have that I actually got from a friend on Instagram who was getting rid of it, and it's awesome. I love it. This is a Mary statue that I have that I actually painted and turned into Hel. I got this idea from a Etsy shop, so I will actually link that down below if you want to support that artist. I would really highly suggest that. I wanted to, but I didn't have the money, so I just kind of worked with what I had, but I still would really like to support her, so I will link her shop down below. And then I have two of these awesome candle tea light holders that my friend Heather got me. This is a piece of chalk that my friend Drew made me, but I just keep it by Hel's stuff. I also have a moonstone, a jet, I think it is, and then her rune. This is her offering dish, and then I think back here I have a snowflake obsidian. And then these are my awesome prayer beads made by my friend Erica. This is an obsidian crow. And then this is from the Bone Tarot. I love this so much. It is so cool. So I keep that kind of by there sometimes. This is my cauldron. Over here is one of those little family tree photo albums. So I actually have some of my deceased family members. That is my great-grandparents. This is one of my great-grandmother, the same woman, when she was young. It's my mother, my grandfather, and then my two kitties, Luna and Prue, who I just lost over this last year. Over here I have this awesome skull and crow thing that I just got from Michael's. Hello! It was not that expensive, so I was happy to pick that up. This is a Mabon Candle that is actually it's called Mooncrafted Essentials. They are a local place here in Minneapolis that sells soaps and candles and other various things. I bought this at Pagan Pride a couple of years ago, and it's just taking me a while to go through it, but it smells incredible. This is my new pendulum. Now you guys will be able to see it a little bit better. It's pretty, isn't it? I love it. And then this pendulum board I got earlier this year, and I will also link that shop down below as well. Then this is Freya's space. So there's her candle that I made her. And then I have a couple of cat figurines. This one is made from Mount St. Helens ash. I got this when I was like 18, visiting Mount St. Helens. And then that one is from a friend of mine. This is a chunk of raw rose quartz that my husband got for me for our anniversary one year. I have a sunstone, another bird skull bead thing. Freya's rune. This is my ring that says Daughter of Freya that I got when I dedicated myself to her. When I'm not wearing it, I always set it here. Then I have a bloodstone and her prayer beads that my friend made me. This is my crow, her raven necklace that I got in Washington. I told the story of getting this in my last video, so if you want to hear that kind of cool story, check that video out. This is the rune that I am currently studying and working with this week. And then I got this Disir rune mat from Moondance Alchemy on Etsy, and I will also link them down below as well. They are awesome. They sell all sorts of stuff like this. I have one of Metatron's cube, and then I have another like astrological one. This is a rock that I picked up off the beach in Washington at my last trip here. So you can see it's really pretty. It's all smooth from the salt, and I love it. Like, this is my favorite thing to hold right now. So in this box I keep my runes. I would link the shop that I got this box from down below, but it actually was a gift and I don't know where it came from, but it was independently made and I wish that I knew. But in here are my runes, and I will link those down below because Chelsea is amazing and you should see her runes. This is a bottle. Oh, so now we're over on Odin's stuff. This is a bottle that I made to represent Odin before I kind of had like anything else to represent him, so I just like to keep it there. And then this is his offering dish that was made for me by my friend Drew. She is She Who Walks Between the Worlds here on YouTube, and she also has Creations from the Hollow. That is her shop that she shares with her husband, Justin. And then this is a candle that she made me as well for Odin. This is Odin's statue, and then I keep a little raven by him as well, and his rune Anzus. This is a little book that has Othala on it, and then Drew also gave me a little agate slab for him as well, so I keep that with him. And then over here is Frigg, so that is her candle that I made her, and then I have rhodonite. I don't know why, it just makes me think of her, so I put that there. Then I have this little dish that also made me think of her, and I keep keys in it because keys are associated with her, and her rune Berkano. And then this is a seer stone because Frigg is a seer, so I felt that was really fitting to keep by her. This is my working candle. I use this for kind of everything. And then I'm all decorated up for Mabon. So in here I have various things, candles, ritual items. I have the book that I'm currently working on for my rune study called Wild Soul Runes by Laura Velda Vesta. This is my rune journal. And then in here is the guidebook for the Cosmic Whisper Runes deck. I have some rabbit skin, and I have my drinking horn in here, and then my cup, my tea leaf reading cup. There's a lot of random stuff in here, all stuff that I use rather frequently, so I just wanted to make sure that I had storage space down below to be accessible in there. There's various things too, like my original set of runes and some bits and bobs, candles, trinkets, all that stuff. Oh, it's stuck. So as I mentioned in my last video, one of the biggest things for me, this is my meditation pillow, I love it, it's so cute, is that I have to be able to have a lot of space to work and to be able to sit and have a functional space. So I originally had my altar for the dead up here, and I do still have Santa Morte up there because she really likes to have her own space, and I felt that was still the best thing to do for her. So she's got her own little corner there, and I did keep some things up here. I have a little space for my pets that I have lost. So Luna and Prue, and these are photos of them, and Luna's favorite toy, and then her paw print. Unfortunately, when I cremated Prue, they didn't give me a proper urn for her. and they didn't give me her paw print or anything like that. We lost her right after my husband lost his job, so we kind of had to do like the minimal cremation thing, and I feel bad because I missed out on getting her paw print. But and then this is my dog's collar that I grew up with, and then this is one of my cats that I grew up with and her collar. And then I've got some stuff from Washington, so just little boxes, trinkets, rocks, photos of my brothers and I and my grandparents. These rocks are from the Puget Sound. This is actually from Lake Superior. Isn't that cool? And then I have rocks from the North Cascades up here. And this is a Lake Superior rock that I actually painted. So that's not necessarily an altar, but it's just more of a Washington State home thing. But yes, she is over here in all of her beauty. Oh, I have a monarch wing for her. There's some rocks from Mexico, and in here I have some coins and some marigold. This is from Mexico. My brother brought it back from Mexico for me. And then she has obsidian. I'm not sure what this is. It was given to me, and I don't know, when I was looking at it last night and redoing my altar, I was like, it has a fiery energy. Oh, it feels like she wants it, so she gets to have it. Then I have a rose, and this is some Palo Santo that was also given to me. I don't actively buy Palo Santo, but I do have some that was given to me, so I do still use it, but I don't actively buy it anymore. So I moved my altar to the altar for the dead, ancestral altar. I tend to use those terms interchangeably over here from my old table that I was using as an altar. I love this table. I still want to use it, so I'm not using it as my main altar because I need more room, but I still wanted to use it. In here, I keep various herbs and bottles and stuff. But up here, there's my mother, and then this is her urn. There's her necklace. I have a charm bracelet from Washington. These are like rocks and sea glass and shells from the Puget Sound that I picked up actually the day that she died. This little box she gave me when I was little, and it has some rings in it that were hers. This is a picture that I have of my friend Sam. She's in the center there, and there's me right there in the blue. She passed away in 2019, and she was one of my best friends. So this is a statue, a carving of the Disir. So they are the Norse ancestral spirits in your feminine line. And I will link the shop down below for the person who made this beautiful piece as well, but I adore it. So I keep it there. This is a candle that I have for my mother. This is the Memento Mori, Oracle and Lenormand. I use this for spirit communication. So, yep. I always keep that there. This is my grandfather, and then some of his ashes are in here. This is a guitar pick of his and his harmonica. He was a musician. In here is my grandmother's engagement ring. My mother, before she died, she wanted me to have it, and then when she passed away, my grandmother gave it to me. So that's really special, because my grandparents were kind of a really wonderful example of marriage, like a healthy marriage. This is my uncle. He just passed away last month. I brought this back from Washington from his service. And then this was a watch that my other uncle, his brother, and my mother's other brother. My mother had two brothers. They're both gone now, and she is. My other uncle who gave me this passed away when I was 9 years old. And I got this shortly before he died. So I've always held on to it as a piece of him. This is my first gray hair. I keep it on my altar that kind of remind myself that one day I will be part of this too. This is my great-grandmother on my father's side. If I can get my reflection out of there. There she is. She died when I was 16, so she was a big part of my life. This is her son, my great uncle. He also passed away a few months ago, so I've had a lot of deaths in my family lately. It's been a little hard. I was gifted by my aunt my great-grandmother's engagement ring as well, so I keep that here. This is a Ancestral Altar necklace that was made for me by the beautiful Tara, who is Kittens, Weights, and Tarot here on YouTube. I will link her shop down below as well. I adore this. This is an ancestral candle that I have. There is a parchment paper underneath and some cat fur apparently. That is kind of an evocation for the ancestors. And then I have the rune of Othala, because that is also a rune connected with the ancestors. And then a sprig of cedar, because to me cedar is my main cleansing herb, but is also an ancestral herb because I'm from Washington State. So this right here is empty and I need to clean it, but generally I always keep water out for the ancestors and the spirits of the dead. But I want to clean this, so oftentimes I'll use moon water, but I haven't collected any in the last month, so yeah. So that is my updated altar tour. I figured I would take you guys through it just because, you know, I did that video recently where I went through and was redoing my altar while catching up with you guys. And then literally the next day I was like, and I'm gonna bring that coffee table back up. One more thing, actually a couple more things I think. This is just kind of a random witchy bits and bobs. I have my wand up here that I got at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. I don't remember the company that made this, otherwise I would link them down below. And of course there it is. They actually said that when you purchase this, they will inscribe something for you. So I actually chose to do the rune Othala as an ancestral protection. I'm very connected to that rune. And then I have other crystals and stuff. This is my spirit board that was gifted to me for my birthday by a good friend, and it is from Pandora Witch Shop, which I will also link down below. In here, I was gifted by the Witch's Moon. I won a contest on Instagram, and I've got prayer beads in here, and some other, my mini spell deck. The Making Magic deck is in here, and some other various things. This is from the shop Wiccan Altar. It's resin, and so it's just really cool looking. I'm showing you guys more stuff. This is from the artist Moonflesh. I also won that on Instagram, believe it or not. And it's a little covered in fur right now, but my favorite animal is the orca. So she did that for me. Her work is incredible. And then I just got this in Washington as well. It's the San Juan Islands and then orcas, which that's one of my favorite places in Washington, and it was the first time I saw orcas in the wild. So I had to share that with you guys really quick too. And then this is from my mother. It says, "Good friends are like witches, wickedly fun and highly spirited." She gifted that to me before she died. Those are all my necklaces. I would love to do a magical jewelry tour at some point, but I'll do that at another video. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is this is kind of my moon altar. I put crystals up here associated with the moon, and then I have moon oil. That's my moon water. It's empty right now. And that in the back is a blue moon candle made by my wonderful friend Trish, which I will also link her shop down below. And then this is something fun that I kind of put together. It's got fairy lights in it, and it's got like a chakra crystal tree and all that stuff. So yeah, that now officially is my updated altar tour. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, blessed be.